Hi everyone, my name is Audrey Alison and I wanted to create this intro video to let you know that 6 out of the 12 videos have a delay in the audio, and I even re-recorded them. It's probably the Mercury retrograde. My MacBook Pro tends to have a delay every retrograde, so I apologize if there's a disconnect between my vocals and what you see on the screen. I just wanted to wish you a Happy New Year and thank you for listening to the forecast, even if it's disconnected somehow. I tried. I'm not an engineer. I did everything I could. So hopefully next month I won't have the same issue when Mercury is direct. Have a sweet day. Hi Aquarius, my name is Audrey Alison. Thank you for joining me for your January 2016 forecast for the month. Happy New Year. And it's 2016. This is a great year numerology-wise because it's the ending. It's a 9-year if you add all the numbers together, and then that completes a cycle. So next year, 2017, will be a 1 year, and I feel like it's the beginning of a new chapter. So let's start the month because it's about you a little bit here, because Mercury is entering Aquarius on the 1st of January. And this is the communication planet, the planet of connection and clients and information and study. But Mercury will be there for just 5 days before he decides to retrograde at 1 degree of Aquarius. And he'll go back to the 14-degree mark of Capricorn. So the initial retrograde starts in your sign in the first house of self on the solar wheel. Please watch your ascendant forecast as well for transits. But then we'll retrograde deeper back into the 12th house of the subconscious mind, the house of endings, the psychic ability, the house of release and addiction, or the house of spirituality and privacy. So, as Mercury goes deeper into his retrograde of Capricorn, he will trine Jupiter stationed in the earth sign of Virgo. And this trine will exist between the 8th and the 12th house. Other people's money and your privacy, or shared resources and intimacy and property, and your inner awareness, your knowledge of that, your secrets and your intuition. Jupiter will retrograde on the 7th at 23 degrees of Virgo through 13 degrees of Virgo. So in that 8th house of property and investments, loans, estates, inheritance, shared resources, intimacy. I don't mind a Jupiter retrograde though. I'm saying that in the forecast because he's retrograde through the 10th of May, but it's not a negative connotation to that. It's just a slow disbursement of positivity, opulence, magnificence, faith, abundance. Mars on the 3rd of January will enter Scorpio in your 10th house of career and retirement. A lot of action and stimulation in the career sector for Aquarians. And Mars is passion as well, so being passionate about the career or the retirement or promotion. Stimulation and energy from Mars for high status in the 10th house of title and status and career recognition, limelight. Someone, probably a male authority figure because Mars governs the males, will see Aquarians in the right place. We'll see them for the work that they've been doing. And if someone's taking credit for your work, Mars will make it almost impossible for that to continue with him in the 10th house. On the 9th of January, we have our new moon at 19 degrees of Capricorn. This is in that 12th house where the Mercury retrograde is having you review that energy. Having the new moon here is saying, do you want to replace a bad habit with a good one? Do you want to release something that doesn't serve you any positive purpose and replace it with new energy in the 12th house, a new spiritual connection? A new advancement to your own intuition, a practice of meditation or rest. On the 20th, the sun enters Aquarius. Happy birthday. And happy first house of self and body and ego. because the sun in Aquarius gives you life. It gives you the life force for 30 days. And use it to your best, because this is where you shine, Aquarius, when the sun is in your first house of self. On the 23rd of January, Venus enters Capricorn, conjunct that Mercury retrograde, conjunct the new moon's energy that left there a few weeks prior. So Venus, sensuality and harmony, balance in the 12th house. Some of you Aquarians might implement some kind of yoga or connection where you can calm the body but also get closer to spirit. Whether that's meditation, just rest, which is the sleeping position. What is that yoga pose? Corpse pose. My favorite, just lie on the floor and take a nap. You might get into, though, some awakening of the crown chakra or the third eye. And the full moon is also on the 23rd at 3 degrees of Leo in your opposite sign of soulmates in the 7th house of marriage and partnership. Now, the full moon does bring the culmination and ending and awareness into that sector that it resides. So some of you might be releasing partnerships at the end of the month on the 23rd through that lunar cycle. That's okay. You know, not every relationship is meant to last a lifetime. And just because soulmates enter doesn't mean they last for 80 years either. Okay, let's get to the cards. I'm using the Alchemical deck by Robert M. Place, my steadfast deck. And if you'd like to read with me, I'm at audreyalison.com. You would select your desired reading length via the PayPal button at the bottom of my appointment request page. And I'll get back to you in an email to set something up for a reading. Aquarius, here are your cards for 2016. 10 of Coins, 10th house, promotion, the career, Mars in the 10th house, absolutely. This is about going after the fulfillment of receiving what you're due as far as earnings, coins, the 10 of Coins. Maybe a little bit blindsided or materialistic when it comes to coins. Maybe your focus is so much on your earnings that you're neglecting some of the emotional energy of your life. We'll see what else comes up. This is the thinker, the Four of Swords, the Aquarian, the meditation, the 12th house, the spirituality, sitting Indian style, and the sage, and getting into position to download energy. 6th house of Coins, investment. 8th house, where you have the trine, where Jupiter is stationed for you, in your 8th house of shared resources, other people's money, the loaning of money, property, expansion of property. The Phoenix rising from the ashes, 10 of Wands, 10 of Fire, 10 of Staves. Releasing some burdens that you're carrying as well. I think you're responsible for too many people. There's 10 irons on the fire here, and there's one bird. You might have to take a few things off your plate. In the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the depiction of the 10 of Wands is someone holding a man holding 10 rods on his back, walking uphill, meaning he has a heavy burden that he needs to release one or two of those wands and focus on what's important. You have another card here. Ooh, I like this. The 6 of Wands, accomplishment, promotion again, receiving the award from a few people. So this is extreme success. These are very strong cards for promotion, and if there's a competition or people around you going up for the same promotion, you are the victor. This is your outcome card. You receive all of the attention and the reward that you're due. But you have to remain centered. Embrace your 12th house in astrology, the release of old patterns, taking time to meditate, taking time to rest, and building up recuperative energy and strength. For there's a full year ahead. So you have to make some smart decisions here, Aquarius. Thanks for choosing me to read for you. And thank you for liking my Facebook page as well if you haven't already done so. I'm at Audrey Alison Astrology and Tarot on Facebook. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. Have a beautiful new year. And remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.